How you guys doing? We're going to be doing Vaults of Madness, Veteran Vaults of Madness, and this is going to be the last one of our non-DLC dungeons. And we've gone through a whole lot of these here. So now, we're going to get to go ahead and see the last one here. This is in not Crypt of Hearts. This is in Oblivion Plain. God damn it. I'm trying to remember now. Yeah, Cold Harbor. Cold Harbor is what I'm thinking of. And it has a few interesting things, and it has some of the most meta sets that you're going to need for your Magicka builds on healers and sometimes DPS, because if a healer doesn't have it, you want somebody with this. So, let's get ourselves started, guys.
You get to a point you can't go any further, and it's kind of like, yeah, Zoss, can't you do something like have like a chest or something at the end?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not paying for full price for it, can't wait. Okay. I get what you mean. Just go ahead and go through the gate. That's fine. What level do you have to be to go into dungeons? You can go in at any level. My recommendation is usually wait till you're about 17. So you have weapon swap, and you can fulfill your role a little bit better. 15, 17 is when you get weapon swap, I think.
I don't know if this person's got the quest or not.
Who the hell would bother with this shit?
Oh, he's using Crystal Blast.
Don't judge.
That is actually getting a bit of a buff.
Is weapon swap then
still,
essential? It helps.
cast time.
It helps. If you're trying to do
Don't like it.
if you're trying to do DPS, if you're trying to do heals, it can help because basically you have a back bar that can do. Let's say your stamina build, right? You can use your bow to put on. What was I thinking of? Sorry. You can use your bow to basically give extra stuff on top of it.
On this one, so we can see if maybe no one dies.
Okay. Who's playing down Blood Ritual?
I think it's that guy.
Okay.
Definitely not me.
Alright, the cursed one. This is the worst one that gets one shot. Don't damage. I didn't damage.
Damage either. I don't know what happened there.
So, again, the mechanic on this one is if you damage him with whoever he's channeling, he sends that damage over to that player. So, basically, he starts channeling, you stop DPS if you don't want to kill somebody. I think he might have been damaging himself, but sometimes that happens. So, sorry you died, man, but we got through it.
I wonder if he's just had some bad experience with other groups or something. I guess because I keep wondering why he's laying that down too.
Right, make sure everyone gets in before engaging. Oh shit! Nope. Who engaged? I don't know.
I can't reach him. We'll just have to get him afterwards.
Yep. Well, this happens to me on every run, anyways. Like somebody ends up behind the wall.
Well, it's not even engaging. It's like he wasn't keeping up with us. You can't.
I know. So this is Ulgrim Soul Reaver.
I can try to res him.
No, don't bother. Just DPS. Major things is this firewall that she sends out. She will take out one person. You can see the healer right there can't move. And there's no way to break free of it.
I might just stuff like this.
But she doesn't do a whole lot of damage, so the
You can't get out of it.
Oh, okay, there we go.
yeah, it's an
Nice.
unblock. You can't unbreak it. See, now I'm stuck in it. I can't do anything but just wait. Go ahead and kill her, and let's get our guy up.
One. I don't like. That's one of the mechanics I don't like.
Yeah, and it lasted so long too. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, but she doesn't do enough damage. It's basically a way to take somebody out for a small bit.
I kind of get why they did it, but so are they just mad or something?
I don't know. They may be AFK. Let's just wait. Yeah, and having the bar swap means you can load more abilities to do more back bar damage. Oh, they're having lag. Okay. I know we're in a hurry here, but let's just wait for this guy. If he drops, you can always just reform.
Okay.
You can always grab Yoda, too.
Oh, Yoda's finally on now.
Mm-hmm.
After we've been looking for a DPS.
Send me same spot. Hmm? See, I don't mind helping new players, but when they do this stuff, it's like when people just get frustrated and make them kick them out of the group.
Yeah.
I mean, we've only hit the first two bosses. We can always do a mulligan and do it over.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm fine too. Of course, the other problem is sometimes these new players. Well, you just died.
Yeah, I just jumped off.
Any reason why?
Got bored, and the portal's right here.
I'll be right back in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't make it.
You trying to hit the side there?
I was trying to see if I could make it over there, but no. It's like I get halfway there and it just stops.
I hit it. I'm in the lip here.
Oh.
Can you do it? Nope.
Nope.
Okay, Zanker, have a good night, if I didn't say it before.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this guy. Yeah, he must still be having lag issues.
I don't know if he's really having
Oh,
lag
there's
issues.
Yoda.
What up, boys and girls?
We're trying to do a dungeon for tutorial stuff, and the guy's just not there. Like, he's lagging or whatever, not doing anything, so... We may just be calling a mulligan and doing this over. We might pull you in for DPS if you want to come in.
Whatever you need, I will help.
Vaults of Madness.
Oh boy!
Well, now he's
Oh,
moving.
he's moving. I see movement.
One of our DPS is just lagging and not moving.
Hero, do you know that I own the domain ESOdungeons.com?
Yes, I do.
Really? Nice.
Yeah. So, if you want to point that to like a landing page that has your YouTube videos on it if you want.
That works.
I mean, I'm not using it right now, you know.
Okay.
And that way we can actually have a domain that you can separate out like your Twitch shit and then the actual shit.
Yep.
And I can feel like I actually because I also cheaters, cheating on this. I don't know.
Okay, we're moving again.
Yep, looks like it.
The hidden standard. Yeah, we're just waiting for an AFK guy there. The things you do when you wait. I didn't even hit that one. There. Death's Head. A little unfair this boss starts off in the middle of a trash pull here. Trying to pull up. As you can see, he sends these things out here. Does damage if anyone's in it. Try and pull some extra mobs in here. Here we go. Doing terrible on my rotation here, but whatever. I'm the only one who's doing it right now. Summon skeletons. Typically, you can just dodge your way out of this. I'm just being careful on this right now. Avoid the red. Gotta get a little closer to do this. Most times people should just focus on the boss here. Again, don't know why there's a blood pool here, but we're using it anyways. Ads here are not as important as a boss. But for some reason, we're killing him anyways. And usually shouldn't take that long, but things happen.
Is anyone trying to get worm cult stuff out of here?
I could probably use a set or two, but I'm not going to worry about it. You?
No, I was just asking, because I'm getting pieces and I don't need them. No, wait, I take that back. I'm going to hold on to these, because I need something for my warden once I get it to the next level.
I do like how they designed the drops here.
Yes, this is the part of the dungeon I really like.
Hey, PSN, what's
Especially
up, man?
like how you fight a boss on a platform and you gotta watch where you're going. You're gonna fall over and die.
Screw it.
I mean, this is still one of my favorite design dungeons. In the
You
game.
check out that? Oh,
Fine.
shit, no, I haven't. I will check it out later, PSN, sorry. Now, just a note, you can sneak by this, guys, if you want to. Just go through this way. Just showing that I could do that. Uh, 30 dungeons total,
Hold on,
non-DLC.
let's- Okay, he's here.
Grothar. And the namesake of the dungeon. As you can see, he spreads 2 fire worms going around the room. There's a bunch of big hits. And anything that those worms touch hurt you. Get a picture of you, big guy. Oh, hi. Look at you. Aren't you a cutie? Yeah, so if you see the red, stay away from it. Also, important note, stay away from the sides.
Sorry
You'll
about
get
that. It
knocked
just
off.
seemed like the lava kept going with the direction I wanted to go.
Oh, it always goes on that.
A decent amount of boss variety, there is. Though in recent months, it's been kind of easy for most of us veterans. It's still challenging to load these though, so it's a mix right now. They basically made the DLCs real
switch to
easy,
a pet
DLC real hard, and the other stuff real easy. So you'll be able to try these out, get stuff done on the normal before you actually get into DLC stuff. But each one of the bosses themselves at the very end usually has some like one-shot mechanics that will just be like, oh, okay, that hit us really hard. No, that's fine.
My Destro.
Some of these you're asking more for opinion right now, Darcy. I'm more than happy to
Ooh, I'll
acknowledge some of
definitely
that.
go on in too.
Hey, come in this room. Over here. Just stack up in here.
Yeah, I'd rather just fight the boss out there and have all the ads come.
You don't even pull the bosses with this.
Well, I just prefer it when you fight the boss there and then you just have the ads come to you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just my preference.
I'm
Okay.
the same way.
Akuzura.
We also have the DPS that it's trivial.
So this Dremora doesn't do a whole lot. Does spit some fire, does fire with bolts and all that stuff. Usually one random person in the room.
Now, if DOS were ever to make that fight a lot harder, then that would definitely be a trick to use.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't too hard of a fight. Mostly mini boss here. Should be able to do it. Oh, so check all. Oh, sorry. Also check these side rooms for chests. An important thing to do after every one of these things. Oh, chest back here.
Yeah, I'm not going to go back there for the chest.
Never know. Could be worm cults and like a restoration staff.
Yeah, I just got a little frustrated trying to jump the water.
Best Mondays for PvE? It depends, Ghost. What are you doing for build? Are you doing...
Where's the chest? In that other room?
Yeah. One of the side rooms there.
Oh, yep, I see it.
Are you doing
Don't
magic? Are you doing
worry.
stamina? Are you doing tank? Are you doing healer? DPS? Okay, stamina magica. Because if you want to go one way, you go with the warrior for stamina builds. Because that's weapon damage. Or you go with, what's magic damage? It's not Atronach, is it? It's Apprentice, right? Spell damage?
Atro is magic recovery. Yeah, Apprentice, I think, is
Yeah.
spell damage.
So Apprentice for spell damage.
Yeah, apprentice, but
Warrior, okay. So yeah, you want the warrior then if you're doing stamina.
ritual also gives you some AoE spell damage. I mean, are you talking about the one that just buffs spell damage, period?
Yeah. People are asking what best Mundus is.
Oh, you're talking Mundus instead of CP.
Yes.
Yeah, it's apprentice. And then I believe it's Shadow for
Helix.
crit.
No. Warrior now. Shadow was.
Spell crit for spell damage.
Well, for most everything, it's like since they increased the spell damage and weapon damage.
Are you sure Shadow doesn't give you spell crit?
No, it's Thief that does.
Oh, Thief. Okay.
Yeah. Shadow gives you crit damage to that. It increases your crit damage. That's all Shadow does.
Okay. So then I have Thief because I have that on Nightblade.
All right, the ancient one. Kind of interesting for a lurker here. Again, more mini boss style. Has a good range of stuff. It'll try knocking you back. It'll also do these beams of light. Those stuff. Face him away from the group. Most of your group is probably better off staying back anyways. There you go.
Kind of screwed that one up. I was almost over 35k damage and only ended up with 29.
I don't think you can go up that way. You have to go up this way, right?
Yeah.
Can't wait for
You'll be-
retrading. Can't wait for retrading.
Me too.
No, but it's probably going to take a little longer to actually start retrading stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do some daily stuff.
Hey, but everyone will be running dungeons.
Yep.
Yay!
Iskar the Omen. This is a very interesting boss. He's not as formidable as he once was. But as you can see there, he comes up, stomps, sets this line of fire here, and then finds one person in the group and stomps on top of them. Does another line of fire, and swipes at people. As you can see here, this is how you get killed because you go right into fire when he does his stomp. Also, the red lies. Dodge roll will help save you a lot. So you can even stand in the red there. You can still be fine. Bye-bye. Let's try the Omen. Oh, before you go to the next room, check the alcoves here for chests. Good areas for it. The Vault of Doom.
I'm not seeing anything in here.
I love this jump. The first time I came here, I was like, what is this?
Yeah, but they took all the platforms out. You can't die anymore.
Yep.
Well, if you go left, maybe you might be able to die.
Oh, I've fallen off this and killed myself.
Well, but I'm just saying they kind of changed it so it's less likely now.
Yeah.
Because remember, it
It's
used to
one of my
be.
favorite dungeons.
There's a chest over here. And it was a master.
Come on, Floorjack. You can do it. You got this far with us. Nope, he's going to look in his inventory.
Oh, you might not have room. Yeah, I do like this look. I do
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like how they changed it so now that you actually do see the mechanics, because it used to be you were burning through them so fast you'd actually not even see the mechanics.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my merchant for a little bit here.
Okay.
What if this is gonna be his first thing here? His first hard mode on this. Oh, he's going the wrong way.
Which way is he going?
Back where we came from.
How much more bet he's gonna fall coming across this bridge?
I didn't realize how uneven it is.
He's so gonna fall.
Yeah, you called it.
Should have bet gold on that.
So you gonna read it?
Oh yeah. Headache time.
You might want to ask him if he's familiar with this fight before we start.
Why? Just let him enjoy.
So he dies.
He needs to learn the hard way.
Yes. Okay, ready, guys?
Sure.
Alright, guys. Mad Architect time. It's probably going to be one of the most theatrical fights you see in the game for the base. It's actually kind of nice that we don't have, like, supreme DPS on this, because you actually get to see some of the effects. He does fear you. He summons these ads to try wearing you down. Okay, get away from the middle when this happens. This is where you get hurt.
I always thought that was so cool.
Yeah, sure they will. You don't want to get too close in this until one phase happens, so get yourself in the bubble when it happens. Otherwise that happens.
I got him.
I do hope they come back and do an addendum to this boss. Another one of these would be freaking awesome, especially with these effects. Oh, not that person, that person. Ah, damn it. So, it's only those abilities you really have to worry about. Inside. Recognizing the tell when he's doing that stuff.
I was wondering if he was actually going to jump in there.
I was waiting for it.
I'm just gonna heavy attack from now on. This fight should never end. It's just to go on forever. Oh. That is
Sorry
the Mad
about
Architect, guys. Get the Grotto helmet from this.
Nothing's happening.
And after you've done this, you've completed all 30 dungeons in the base game. And it's a good. I think this is a good ending
have
to
two
it
of
too.
those in my bank, so if someone wants that.
Yes, please.
Here you go. I'll open it for you.
Where do we go?
Bankers out.
Stay here. Not like this.
1 minute while I chat here. All right, guys. Let's take a look at some of the sets that we got in this area. So you got Rattle Cage, which is an interesting heavy armor set, which gives max health, spell damage, 5-piece add spell damage, and gains major sorcery at all times. This may seem good, but honestly, major sorcery you get from so many other sources that it's really not worth it. So, nah, I would avoid it. If you see somebody using this build, ask them why they're not using something like Mother's Sorrow or something else like that. There's other builds that get better damage ratios to it. Daedroth, for the Oblivion Edge set. So weapon critical, weapon damage, stamina recovery, then weapon damage on the 5-piece. Then when you kill an enemy, you can fill an empty soul gem and heal for 1,660 health. Might be okay for just standard PvE solo stuff here on stamina builds, but honestly, you find other sets that have better 5-piece. Filling the soul gem, I guess, is okay, especially if you're trying to sell those off to get a bit of extra coin, but using soul trap is so much easier. You don't have to wear a special set for it or anything else like that. And now, Worm Cult. This is probably going to be the one most meta sets that you need to have if you're a magic caster. It's spell damage, magic, max magicka, magic recovery, and reduces the cost of magic abilities for 4% up to 11 other group members within 28 meters of you. So this is a great set to be using in groups, especially for trials, especially for anyone that's in dungeons, etc. This is why most healers will wear Worm Cult. Then you have Grothtar. This was pretty meta for damage here for a little while ago. So match magicka, and when you deal damage, 10% chance to create lava pools. Swirl around you for 1,842 flame damage. For all enemies for 8 meters within 1 second for 5 seconds. So, did a good amount of damage. There's other sets out there that probably do better. Valkid Scoria is probably parsing a bit higher, but this still was pretty good for a while there. They may bring it up a little bit later. Anyways, guys, that is Vaults of Madness. This is in Cold Harbor. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for some of the edits that we're going to have to do later after skipping stale parts of the run here. But I hope you enjoyed.